Good afternoon. It's a very wet, dark day in Devon today, and it's pouring with rain. So I've got the daylight bulb on. I'm hoping it's not going to cause too many shadows. Junk Journal January, organised by Meg Journals. We are on day 8, which is florals. So, pen. Sorry. Right, florals. Okay. Right. I'll talk to you in a second. Let me pop that away because I will lose it. Right. Okay, where were we? Yes, that's right. I pulled out, that turned out really well, that. I was really pleased with that. Florals, and it happens to be a piece of floral page. Yep, green screen, sorry, making sure. Ooh. Yeah, it's adult colouring book page, and it happens to be floral, so that was just like meant to be. I did these doodles the other day, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put that on, and then I've got a piece of vintage the heat transfer stuff. I'm just wondering if that's going to work, but I think it will. Right, okay, I'm not going to procrastinate too much because the flowers, I mean, it's really tempting to just stick, truth, hold on, just to stick some flower stickers and things like that on, but I'm going to show you something that I like doing, actually. They're not everyone's cup of tea, of course, but I enjoy them nonetheless. So let's get this stuck on. That can be drying whilst we get on and do the other little thing that I'm going to show you. Are you excited? Probably not. Again, I've not watched anyone else's videos. I haven't seen many, actually. I mean, there's Meg herself. I thought Rachel was doing it, but I don't know. I might have a hunt tonight, actually, and just see what other people are doing. Right. My head might get in the way, I apologise. I did tear it roughly to size. Yeah, these are doodles with blimey, what are they called? Pens. It will come to me. Alcohol. Oh, grief. Yeah, alcohol pen, marker pen things. I explained it to you before. Mine are almost to the point where they are knackered, to be honest with you, so I thought I would use them up just by doing this sort of thing. I think I'm just going to plonk that straight in the middle. I've no idea if the ink will run on this. I don't even know if they work anymore, but I have got it ink side down, so it might smudge. I don't know. I don't know. But I thought that would be an extra, nice bit of extra contrast. Right, and we'll tidy it up at the bottom when it's all dry, which hopefully won't take very long. I have got the heating on. I had to give in, put the heating on. Right, do I need you any more? I might do. Right, piece of paper. Piece of plastic, you'll do. Right, strap you there, put you there. You're not going to stay, right? I'm going to shove that over the side because I'm going to show you these. I do loads of these. Let me show you what I have done already previously. They are so simple to do, it's ridiculous. I could have used those, but I thought I would just show you these anyway. A couple of days ago I showed you the crikey, what's it called? sorry, Paper Society pack. Paper Craft Society, and it's the Frugal Crafters pack, and in that was this like little folder of watercolors basically. So I've just, you know, I thought, save getting me palette out, I'll just use that. It was sat there on the side from the review I did. So right, so these are really simple. That's the finished things. I have done one here because I want to show you how I use it with the gesso. And they are so simple. They are, let me just get rid of the paint out of this. Right, you can sit there and just clean yourself off. So I've just got this sort of orangey colour. It has got a name on there. Hold on, let me get it a bit closer. Chrome yellow. And all you do is swirly whirlies. Alright, loads and loads of swirly whirlies. Let's pick up a bit of the blue, put that in as well. It'll make a nice greeny colour. Alright, and that's it. Okay, that's as technical as it gets. Suits me fine because you know what I'm like. You know, obviously you can mix in lots of other colours if you want to and do some more swirlies in the middle, but we do stuff on top. So that's that. That's a water brush thingy, which also came in that Paper Craft Society pack. Tissue paper. Sorry. Kitchen roll, because that blue will go everywhere. This is watercolour paper, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that. Right, okay, that's that dry. I've done this one earlier. That is now dry. So what you do then is, I guess who made a mess filling up her gesso bottle. Yeah, hands up. Just a cheapy brush. You don't want anything amazingly exciting. Dip it in your gesso. Am I in screen? Yeah. I always sort of start with a blob in the middle, load it up, and then just kind of do that. And what you're doing is you're putting down a line, and then where that comes to the next one, you're just sort of joining them over the top. I don't know if that's making any sense whatsoever, but yeah, you just kind of, let me show you on these, you're just kind of doing, yeah, going round and round and round. Somebody has done those on YouTube, and I have, whilst I was doing those, I sat here racking my brains, and I just cannot remember who I first saw doing it. If anybody recognises them, sorry, please let me know, and I will definitely put a link to the channel. Oh, it might have been, it's Creations by Cece. She calls them her pretties. It was that just made my brain fire. Yeah, she does a much better demonstration. Go and watch. If I can find her video on it, I'll link it below. But it was quite an old one. It was a while ago. I can't remember. And that's all you do. Okay, and you let it all dry. You can keep layering up the gesso if you want to, because it will give you a bit of texture, basically. So, yeah. And that's it. I say, go and watch Creations by Cece. I'm so glad I remembered that. Oh, I'm impressed. All right, and that's all you do, basically. All right. So the next thing is, you can cut them out with, oh, these are a bit wet actually. You can cut them out with scissors, or you can tear them. It's completely up to you. I'll just pick on this one. It is dry, so I'm just going to try tearing. I don't think I've ever torn them before, but I want to give it a go anyway, and I might as well do it with you guys. Right, let's move you out of the way if you're just going to keep annoying me. Obviously it's best to wait until they're bone dry. These are slightly damp, but not enough that I'm going to worry too much. You want a really raggedy edge. Alright, don't go for precision. They look nicer if they're all really raggedy. Okay, so we've got a flower. Now you can give them a good scrunching. And that's just like, if you've got a good watercolour paper, it's not going to rip. I'm hoping this is a good one. Alright, and you get more texture in there then. Those other ones I'd left quite flat actually, and I backed them with Edith Holden paper. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. I'm just a little bit addicted to making them. Right, okay. So you do that, and then I think I haven't done this before, but I'm going to do it now. So I think it needs a little bit of a dusting. Yeah, it's definitely creations by CC. I can see the video in my mind now. I can just go over the top a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Let's try it. Okay, so there's one flower. Okay, put that there. So I should have waited a bit actually. They're a little bit wet still. Are you dry? Blue one is. Let's try that one. I think I'm preferring the torn versions. I say I've not tried that before, but we are now. This is a really thick watercolour paper. I don't know if it would have worked if I'd have sort of done the tracing paper method where you just sort of wet around the edges and then tear it. I'm not sure if that would work with this because it's quite thick. I just basically play around with it and have a go. They're great fun to make and they look really good in all sorts of colours. I don't know if it would work with acrylic. I think it is going to be a watercolour thing. Next one, you're dry-ish. We'll do a leaf in a minute as well. Ooh. I have only just done the leaves, so they might be a little bit damp, but we'll give it a go. I mean, if you do watercolouring, then just yeah, maybe make up a sheet of these at the end of the day, leave them to dry overnight, and yeah, in the morning you've got some nice pretty flowers. Yeah, it's definitely CC. I can hear her saying my pretties. Yeah, but definitely. I'll say I will try and find it, and you can go and have a nosy on how the professionals do it, because she is rather clever. You can, if you want, you stick a brad in the middle, you know, or a dob of Nouveau drops or something. I don't have any Nouveau drops, but 3. No, I'm going to need more than 3. Right, keep going. Let's try this blue one. It looks a little bit damp, but might be right. Oh, we're going to do a leaf, aren't we? That orange one is still very wet, so I'm going to try and avoid that one. You don't have to get all the white off if you're inking the edges. Again, you don't have to ink the edges, it doesn't matter. Let's rough it up first. If you really wanted to distress them, you could sand them, I suppose, and take off some of the colour. You could do darker colours if you're really into the grunge. You could do them sepia tones, you know, with vintage photos, browns and that sort of thing, you know. So yeah, I think they can lend themselves to all sorts of adaptations. 4. I think one more. Still quite wet, but we'll go for it. Leaves, just simple ovals basically. I'm not very good at leaves, but these are good enough for what I want. 5, that'll do fine. Okay, so same with the leaves. Just going to tear them round. Again, I think they lend themselves to having a little bit of ink on them. So you don't have to be, by all means cut them out with scissors if you want to. Gives you a slightly harsher edge, but you might like that, I don't know. Let's try got a green there. Have I got a green dauber? That's the question. Yeah, that'll do. It's got some archival in what colour is that? Peeled paint. Might look better than vintage photo actually. Yeah, it does. Gives it a little bit of depth as well. 2. Not going to rush too much. I want that page to dry a bit. I might have to get the heat gun on it. If I do, I'll pause you because it's quite a loud one. I haven't got the posh Tim Holtz one, unfortunately. Obviously, if you do this, you can absolutely fill this page with leaves and, you know, as I say, just spend a bit of time, maybe in front of the TV, just tearing them out, inking them up, put them in a box, and you've got them as embellishments for whenever you need them. That's 4. 4, 5, 6. Let's go for 7. See how that works. Oh, I've got gesso everywhere. Ugh. You could try it with white paint instead of the gesso if you wanted. I like the gesso effect. As I say, that's what Cece does. She goes around with gesso. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I saw the video, so. It just gives you that sort of hint of a flower, and it's quite translucent gesso, so these are very raggedy leaves. Again, if you don't like the raggedy look, die cut them out with a pair of scissors. I just kind of like this look now that I've done it. Right, there we are. So, flowers and leaves. Just put those there out of the way. That there, you there. Right, I don't think this is dry at all. No, it isn't. Right, okay. What I'm going to do is pause here for a bit and just get the heat gun on that. It's a very loud one, otherwise I'd leave it running. But yeah, I'll be back in a second. Right, we're all dry. It's looking very pink. I'm not sure these are going to look right on there. I haven't opened this yet. It's a Stamperia stencil. I showed it in my Craft Stash haul video whenever I did it. I can't remember. Okay, this is not easy. Oh, I see. They got hooks on them. That's handy, Harry. I'll keep hold of that. We do. Yeah, thinking I might just... What should I do? I put a bit of card behind because I've got paper clips holding on. I'm really tempted to do black, actually. Let's do it. Let's do it. Stop talking about it. Let's do it. I don't know if it'll... Let's see if it'll do it with the archival. Might not. No. Right, brush. Brush, 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 brush. Where are you? There you are. What have you got stuck on you? Got paper. Chosen black because the background print of the flower page was black, so I'm hoping it won't look too weird. But that pink definitely needs knocking back a bit because it's very pink. Don't doodle with a side light on, okay? You end up doing pink things. Which is not my favourite colour in the whole wide world, but you know. Apologies if my head gets in the way, I'm trying not to. Oh dear, not sure about that either, but never mind. We'll make it look pretty. It might be gesso to the rescue. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh. Is anybody else going? Ooh. Let's try the flowers. I mean, they do show up now. That's something. I wish you could talk to me. Do we like it or don't we? It's very oh, I don't know if I like it. Okay. How are we going to resurrect this disaster then? Just thinking about whether I draw some... Okay. You're not happy with it, Susan, so just think. Just wondering whether some... Put a layer of gesso over that. What do I do with that gesso? just making a mess here. Ugh. Instead of painting it on, shall we do the smush? Let's put that there, just in case we over smush. Sorry if that's going in and out of focus. Try to stop lifting it up so high. Let's make sure it hasn't done that. No, it's okay. It sometimes does that if I bring something up close to the camera, it completely goes out of focus. I think I'm liking it better now. I've completely lost those blue flowers and the pink ones, but we know they're there. You can kind of see them. Right, okay. Good, I stayed nice and clean. There's a big dollop on there and on you. Okay, I think I like that better. Let's just make something. I am completely befuddled now. I'm really tempted to do stalks. Oh, let's just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. Yeah. Much better. Right, happy. Quick, stick it down. Okay. Right, everybody stay where you are, please. No, you can't go there, you have to go that way. Don't mind if that sticks over a bit actually, because I have got room. Yep. Okay. I love the leaves, I must admit. I love the way they've come out. Putting that dark green around the edge made all the difference. Don't you run out on me now, glue. Stressed enough. do I like you there or do I have you there? But you're the one that's wrong, aren't you? Let's put you there. Let's pop you there. It needs is slightly smaller ones. Where did that thing go? I think that's okay. I don't want to stick them flat because you lose all the crumpled up texture. What do we think? Maybe shouldn't have done that. Right. I think it's all right. Quite nice these little paints, by the way, if you ever get that kit. The Paper Society one. Quite useful. Really tempted to get a bigger set, but I've got so many watercolours I just don't, I can't justify it. Sorry if my head's getting in the way. Did I stick you? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just wondering whether the old stabilo needs to get in there as well. awful lot of green paint on there. Let's take that off. Right, I think I need to stop, otherwise I could keep going with this for ages and it'll probably mess it up actually. So she says doing one more black line. No, I think that's alright actually. I think that's rescued. Okay, I did pick out a phrase. There's beauty in simplicity, because I thought it was going to be really simple, but it actually ended up being a bit of a mare, didn't it? But never mind. I think we'll... Yeah. Sorry, that's really loud, sorry. How much room have I got on the edge? Not a lot. Let's take that out of the way. Kick up the top there actually, couldn't it? I'm so sticky with paint and... That'll do. Yep, we'll put it up there. Right, let's just put a dab of glue on that because they're not very sticky. I'll refill my glue bottle, I promise. Right. I need my thinner black pen. Tied it up again, didn't I? Where are you? That's the bold one. Ah, there you are. Okay. Okay, gonna call that done. Might just sorry, saying that. I'm always saying that, aren't I? Oh, it's done. No, it really isn't, is it? I feel it might need it's still a bit wet actually. I think maybe that probably helped actually. Helped the paint smudge a bit. So I think I'm really happy with that now actually. I was a bit sort of like meh. But there it is. So so this was prompt 8. Flowers. I'll do the righty bit in a minute. So yeah, pop over to Creations by Cece. She does she does loads of these. She puts them on greeting cards and all sorts of things. But yeah, she does, this is where the original idea come from. I don't think she scrunched hers up, but I quite like the texture that's given that. So let me give you a close-up and then you can go, because you've been very good. Gosh, 41 minutes, honestly. But yeah, I feel I resuscitated as a disaster. So you can just about see underneath the blue ones. The pink flowers, thankfully, have almost been obliterated, but they are there. Just gives it a bit of depth. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed that one. Sorry it was so long. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.